Oh, there's a wasp in here.
Hey?
There's a wasp in here.
Oh, there's a wasp in the kitchen. Hold on. That's not a wasp.
Isn't it?
That's a hoverfly.
Well, it looks like a wasp from it, the shape of it.
Part 2.
There's a wasp in the kitchen.
I got it out.
What am I going to do?
Anyway, we're going to do this one now. It's corned beef hash. Traditional. We have done one before, haven't we?
We have done.
But we put peppers in it because that's what we saw. And apparently you can do corned beef hash many different ways. But for those of you who want traditional, we're going traditional on this one with up north, UK corned beef hash. Let's show you what the ingredients are. First of all, Shell, we've got the corned beef. Now that's just a regular tin, Sharon, isn't it?
Yes, that is.
And it's been in the fridge, which means it come out very, very easily.
I tend to keep it in the fridge, otherwise it goes very mushy in this weather.
Out of the tin.
Yeah.
Right, next one is basic white potatoes there. I think we've got 3 or 4 little ones, Sharon.
4 little ones.
Lightly cubed.
Not new potatoes, 4 medium to small size
like
potatoes.
Like a King Edward.
Yes.
We've diced them up and Sharon's part boiled them for a couple of minutes, literally. Yeah. So they're still firm, but they've just been given a start. So we've got them there. We've also got a couple of onions there, again lightly chopped up. We've got little chunks there, that's fine, isn't it, Sharon?
Yes.
Baked beans. Some of them put it in the corned beef hash and some of them put it on the side of the corned beef hash. We're going to put it in the corned beef hash. So we got some beans there.
Some bean.
Worcester sauce, but because we're going up north, we're using Henderson's relish. Very much the same, but without the anchovies in. I think that's the difference between Henderson's relish and Worcester sauce.
Is it?
They don't use the anchovies, so it's vegetarian or vegan friendly. This stuff, anyway.
All right.
Yep, there you go. Oh, hello. We've also got some salt and pepper to taste. So Sharon's going to start frying off the potatoes first, I think, and we're going to be using a bit of butter as the base. So we're just going to turn that little stove on. This is the induction hob we use when we do our outside cooking stuff. It's only a cheap one, 45 quid. So we're going in with that. So yeah, different ways to make corned beef hash, but we're trying to keep this traditional. Some people also mash potato on the top of it as well.
That's what I think we done last time, didn't we?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Anyway, so let's get this going. We're going to get the old potatoes in there, then we're going to put the onions in, chop the corned beef up, put that in. Last thing to go in is going to be the beans, bit of seasoning, presto, that should be the job. Oh, there's another big fire.
You're going to take the potatoes in, baby, and onions.
Right, here we go then. So we're going to go in. Oh, hello. Two-handed job here, Sha.
Oh, so, do you want me to do it?
No, you're all right, baby. Don't you worry. You're doing enough. So we're just going to whack them in. We're going to turn it up a little bit. Yeah. Now, apparently you don't
I don't want the onions yet.
We don't want to cook them like them little potatoes that we fry.
Oh, aren't they lovely?
They are nice, but we're just going to give them a little bit of colour. Now, you could put oil in there as well. It's entirely up to you.
Yeah, I put butter.
We don't use vegetable oil. We would have used olive oil or even lard, Sharon. A bit of lard we could have done, couldn't we?
It's just butter's like so soft, I might as well use it.
And it adds a little bit more background flavour, doesn't it?
Oh, it does.
And we've just come back from the Ragged Apron. It's very late in the day for us. We just met 4 lovely subscribers down there, and also we met Steve, who we met yesterday at Elite Fish and Chip Shops.
We put a nice post on my Kasori page.
Yeah, we took a picture for those of you in Sharon's Kasori page. And him and Mara, just saying hello to you and Mara, Steve.
Yes.
And
thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much, you crafty little git. He got us back, Sharon, didn't he?
He did.
He got us back. Anyway, that's enough of that. So right, let's just brown these up a little bit, and then we'll add the onions. So yeah, corned beef hash, where does it originate from? Well, I don't know, because the Americans do a version of it.
Loads of countries
Most corned beef comes from possibly Europe, Sharon, Argentina, somewhere like that.
As I say, is it not so on the tin?
So the Europeans apparently have got their own version of it as well. And the Northerners up in the UK have got their own version as well. So that's the one we're going to possibly try and concentrate on. And I'm going to just add them onions, Shell.
Go on then.
So we get a bit of brownage to the onions, so we're just going to put them in. So it is a regional dish in the UK, and what we're also going to be trying to do, someone made a suggestion the other day about pie mash, making the liquor. And I thought to myself, we have thought about that before, but we've never made it at home, have we?
Not on a video, I have made it at
We have
home.
made pie mash, it was very nice.
And I did have a recipe, and I'm hoping in my folder in the kit I have still got it.
Yeah, so we'll be bringing that little regional meal. So this is a sort of a working class meal, or it was a working class meal in the UK decades ago, basically. So that's what we're trying to bring to you now, just to get a little flavour of how working class people used to eat. Just like in London, the working class meal back then was pie mash. This is the northern meal.
Corned beef hash.
Corned beef hash, which sounds like pie mash,
Yeah.
doesn't it? They all rhyme, don't they?
Anyone that works in the kitchen, my hat goes off to because she's standing there with
Standing
this.
Just been down a ragged
Yeah.
apron and say Dale come out. He was like in a puddle shower, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He had a mankini on and everything. Couldn't believe it. So that is coming along now. Sharon's keeping it moving, just so we can ensure the potatoes do get fully cooked.
You can add a bit of seasoning while you're there, baby.
Yeah,
a
we're
bit
going to
of
add the
salt and
seasoning
pepper.
now, just a bit of seasoning. So we've got the pink Himalayan salt there, which we always use to cook with. Just going to whack a bit of that in. Someone did ask us the other day again that what salt do we use. We don't normally use table salt. We use pink Himalayan salt. So here we go with the black pepper. Again, put plenty in. We like a bit of black pepper. Although I wonder if white pepper would have been used, Sharon, up north. I don't
Well,
know.
most probably wouldn't have been, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but we're okay with that.
Yeah.
And some people put garlic in there as well, don't they?
Oh, I love garlic.
So we're not going to go ahead with that because we're going to just keep it plain as it probably would have been many moons ago.
I think you should put that camera on its tripod and come and chop this corned beef up.
Oh, here she goes, look.
I like to keep you involved, baby.
I'm going to put it back on now, Sharon. Look, I'm doing it live, look.
Oh.
I'm getting involved. Right, let's come around there then. So this is just a standard tin of corned beef, folks, nothing special. And I'm literally just going to cube it, small cubes. And it does cut so much easier when it is been in the fridge. So that's why it's been in the fridge. All lovely and cube. Keep them small. It does break down actually, so don't worry, you're not going to keep the cubes. It's just a matter of it'll warm through a lot quicker, basically. So that's why we're doing that. So that's ready to go. So we're not ready to drop that in yet. We're going to brown it off a little bit more, soften them potatoes up, and then we'll come back to you. But we'll add the Hendersons when we put the corned beef in, because that actually soaks into the corned beef as well and enhances, I love that word, Shell, and the flavour.
Roll that one out, hasn't he?
Right, there we go, folks. We've got a bit of colour on that now. They're not fully cooked through at the moment, but they're going to do more cooking, Shell, when we put the other bits in. So we're ready now for the corned beef. In we go with that. And then Shell, just going to stir that through. Oh, I love a bit of corned beef. Some people don't like corned beef. I love it, Sharon.
I like a corned beef and onion sandwich.
Yeah, look at that. Listen to that, folks.
Or a crusty roll, corned beef and brown pickle.
Look at that.
It's got to be the small chunks, so.
Right, well, I'm going to take this old Henderson's relish now. As I say, if you've got oyster sauce, that works just as well. I'm just going to go in there, probably with a teaspoonful, Shell. So I'm going to glug away and get that lovely taste, that savoury taste.
Right, I'm going to say what you're all thinking. That is the biggest teaspoon I've ever seen.
No, not at all, baby.
Yes.
Not at all.
Perhaps you meant dessert spoon.
Hey, no, that's a teaspoon. So I meant tablespoon. I meant tablespoon, not teaspoon. I've done it again and I've used the wrong word again,
That's
Shell.
a big teaspoon.
I'm going to get told off, aren't I? Right,
You wouldn't
so
want a teaspoon of sugar from it, would you?
right, so look at that. Look how unctuous that looks. Look, fantastic, baby. Right, we're going to bring that up to the heat now, and we'll come back and then finally add in the baked beans. Now, you don't have to put them in now if you want. You can leave them on the side, or that could be just called corned beef hash on its own, Shell.
Yeah.
When that corned beef breaks down a bit, and that's probably a nice little touch. I'd like it with the corned beef, the baked beans in, so we'll give it a go.
You know
with
what
that.
else I'd put in it?
What?
This is if I'm not traditional. Bit of bacon.
Bit of
I think
bacon.
that'd be nice in
Yeah,
here.
I
Bit
know,
of
but we're going back to variations again now.
That's it.
This is traditional
Yeah.
corned beef hash, as it used to be made years ago. Right, there you go, folks. We just turned the temperature down a little bit now. We're just getting a little bit of burnage or brownage on the bottom, so it's time to add the baked beans. So I'm going to whack them in there like that. There you go. Don't be frightened, Martin. Don't be frightened. You're all right. There we go. Yeah, full tin. There we go. That's one whole tin there, folks. So we're just going to let them beans warm up then, and I think you can safely say, Shell, the corned beef hash, Northern England style, is done.
Yeah.
Happy days. Right, okay people. That's probably been on for about 10 to 15 minutes, Sharon, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've lost a couple of pounds in weight.
Very, very hot. Right, here we go, folks. That's what it looks like cooked. So we're just going to put a little taster on that plate there like that. And we'll just take, shall, a closer look at it.
Oh, let's do it.
Right. Corned beef hash, no trimmings, no extra, Sharon. Go on, in you go,
Now you
baby.
can go first.
You really?
Yeah.
Let's have a go.
You can burn your mouth first this time.
I won't, share. I've got a bit of potato, I've got a bit of onion, I've got a bit of corned beef.
So you've got a full metal jacket.
Full
then?
metal jacket. I'm going in.
Hang on. Have you got a bean there?
You got a blinking sweat moustache.
Sorry.
I just noticed it's glistening.
You've got no bean.
Oh, share, come on.
Now you're full metal
Here we go.
jacket.
That is a wholesome, tasty meal. Can I have another go, baby?
Yeah, I've got to put my white pepper on it.
Yeah. I can taste the Henderson's. I'm going to have to go again because she's put white pepper on it as
I
well.
love white pepper on my dinner.
That is very, very tasty. Coming in, baby. In you go. Full metal jacket like you told me to. Do you think that's tasty? Now, she's not a big corned beef fan normally, apart from with a sandwich with corned beef and onion, raw onion. I'll tell you what that'd do as well, Shell.
Right, I'm going to be honest. It's okay. It's just okay. It's not saying, I think, oh, I've got to make myself some corned beef hash.
Sharon's not very savoury. She's a bit picky and a bit funny. That, to me, is fantastic. And I would eat that all day and every day. And I'll tell you where else that would be nice.
In a pasty.
In a pasty.
I think I prefer it in a pasty for some reason.
Yeah, Sharon's not a big savoury person, so you'd have to take my word on it, folks. It tastes absolutely lovely.
Not that I'm savoury, I'm not a corned beef person. Potatoes and onion,
Oh,
I
that's
adore.
great. Look at the different reactions. That's okay. That is fantastic.
I'm not going to lie, it's. I would eat it, I would finish it, but it's not something I would look forward to again. I'm going to have that. But there's nothing wrong with that at all.
I'll tell you
if
what.
you like corned beef.
I'll tell you what. That white pepper made all the difference. It brought something else to the party, Sharon.
You can't beat white pepper.
Look at me go, Sharon.
Sorry.
Pepper.
I'm sorry if I hurt your eardrums. Sorry.
Look.
See, when that looked lovely to me was the onions, the black pepper, and the potatoes. Perfect.
What I like about it as well is the potatoes, the amount of time we've cooked it for, they've still got just a little tiny bit of bite. They've not turned to mush.
The more I'm having it,
Yeah, exactly.
the more it's not so bad.
It's excellent. So there you go, folks. Traditional north of England corned beef hash. Don't slaughter us if you said don't put the beans in. Some people have it with beans on the side. Some people have it with mashed potato over the top. Some people have it.
Can I just say,
just like that.
This is M&S corned beef hash.
Yeah, not
There
Marks
you
and
go.
Spencer's, Martin and Sharon.
There you go.
Anyway, don't forget, folks, do have a little binge watch of our videos. Hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and set your preferences to all, because we'll be giving away an air fryer.
They've been in this week.
But it will be somewhere where we're out and about. We're going to be somewhere, and then we'll leave a community post on our YouTube channel. There's a community tab there. Look on there. But if you ring that little notification bell, every time we make a post or put a video up, you'll get notified. Anyway, thanks very much, folks. Don't forget to have a little binge watch, and we'll see you in the next video. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and ring that little bell if you want to be in with a chance.
And spread us, because we need more subscribers, please.
Come on, folks. Anyway, thanks very much, folks. See you in the next video, and until then, bye for now.
Bye.
Can you wrap it on? I've tried to say tell quite a few times then.
I like to go in when you finish talking, which is a long way.